time to get grimy.
Hello there, this is SpectrumVida. My name is Alex Ramirez. Alongside me is my co-host, Albert. See, I almost called you Guillermo right now. Sorry.
Dang.
We are missing one. The trio is now a duo.
Uh-huh.
Just for this weekend anyways. Guillermo's out, I think, in Disney World again.
Yeah, he's in Disney World again, so maybe we might get another Disney World review.
Take two.
Actually, that was a very popular hit, and if you haven't checked out that article on the Disney World that Guillermo wrote,
I think he wrote Disney World versus Disneyland.
Yeah.
Pros and cons on each one. Check it
so
out.
if you're ever curious about the pros and cons, you should check out the article. I'm pretty sure when he comes back, he's going to give us a part 2,
Yep.
which is even better.
So on SpectrumVida.com. Today's episode, I want to start off with a little grind my gears segment. I was reading this article I found online about Guillermo del Toro's desire to make a Hellboy 3.
Yes.
But I guess it's all pitted against the success of Pacific Rim 2. A quote from Guillermo, I think he told the Daily Beast, he said that the hard fact is that Hellboy 3 is going to need about $120 million to make, and there's nobody knocking on the doors to give us that. It's like a little beyond Kickstarter. It would be great to complete the trilogy, but in a way, I don't see the industry supporting that idea. The industry being the film industry. If Guillermo del Toro cannot get $120 million to make a good, solid movie, but yet the Wachowskis are getting money, millions upon millions to make Jupiter Ascending, I don't understand this world I live in. Albert Cedar, can you help me just wrap my head around why the Wachowskis continue to make horrible movies, but yet an artistic filmmaker, a genius like Guillermo del Toro, is struggling to get $100 million, which is honestly, $120 million to us is a lot, but in the film industry, means nothing, right?
It comes down to the dollars and cents. It's very simple. Matrix has
which was like 15 years ago, by the way.
They broke records left and right, made tons of money, while Guillermo del Toro has a lot of awards, a lot of credentials. He doesn't have that big blockbuster hit. Yeah, Pacific Rim was a big hit, but it was nowhere near.
It was a big hit overseas.
Yeah, it was nowhere near the Matrix level and anything like that, and even domestic, like you said. And I think Hollywood still thinks the Wachowskis have one more in them. They
don't have anything in them at all.
This one will be the one that replace. I mean, look at Steven Spielberg. I mean, he's almost like an automatic hit monster. Yeah. I mean, if I had $100 million,
he's talented,
if I had $100 million, I'll just throw it at Steven Spielberg. Give me something so I can get some money back.
Something good. You'll get, but the guarantee you'll get something good as opposed to Wachowskis. So you're just like, what the heck is that?
And you forget, Hellboy is such a hard character to sell.
Yeah.
Even with the comic phenomenon that's going on right now, I mean, Ant-Man got a movie, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But Hellboy's still one of those tough ones to sell, I think.
I think for me, I'm personally not seeing as like give Guillermo $120 million to make Hellboy. It's like just give him $120 million to make whatever he wants.
It's almost like the Clint Eastwood thing. Like Clint Eastwood can't get backing for any movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy has to go film in Detroit because that's the budget he has, and that's the only place he can afford to film.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, I mean, he constantly gets awards for his films.
They're good movies.
They're critically acclaimed, and yet the guy still can't get any money in Hollywood to make a good picture.
Because everybody wants to make, like I said, we're going to keep banking on somebody that makes the...
But if Michael Bay wants to do Ninja Turtles or Transformers, let's throw some money his way.
J.J. Abrams.
I don't get it either.
I just a little grind my gears. I mean, the first Mexico was good, groundbreaking, but I didn't even bother seeing the last two. I think they weren't that good, were they?
The
Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions. Was it kind of rushed?
Okay, look, I'm a type of guy where if I'm committed, I want to see all the way through, and I hate that about myself. So I was committed with the Matrix. I finished it. It left a bad taste in my mouth when we got to that third one, and then I was like, you know what? I'm done with you, Wachowski brothers. I should say Wachowski siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
And then Speed Racer came, and I was like, no, don't do it, Albert. It looks horrible. The trailer. There's no way you can convince me to see it. I saw it. It was horrible. Jupiter Ascending.
I think I heard some dialogue about like where Channing Tatum's character was like a dog.
Yeah,
like,
he's like a dog. He's like a half breed. He's half dog, half human.
Yeah.
And yet he still gets a chick, even though he's a dog.
I think I saw something he told like I'm more dog than I am human. And she's like, well, I love dogs. That was actual dialogue in the movie.
Yeah, that was dialogue in the movie. I think there's but see, before we knock him too bad, Jupiter Ascending had some good ideas, just it wasn't executed right. And I think that, but you can make that same thing as Matrix 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think the ideas were there, but they weren't executed. The only one that was, pitch perfect was Matrix. But like you said, can we really give them that much credit for the Matrix when, if you look really into it, the idea was already there?
Just philosophy ideas they stole from textbooks and just put it into screenplays.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's just
There's
more,
even an anime there that has like scene by scenes copies from it. So
I mean, like I'm sure the Wachowskis still have their fans because people love the Matrix. It's still obviously it's in our pop culture, forever. But I mean, come on now, if they're struggling, if they can make Jupiter Ascending, I'm pretty sure somebody could throw 120 million for Guillermo del Toro to make Hellboy.
I'll tell you right now, Guillermo del Toro, if I had 500 million, I will give it to you. The biggest budget ever seen in Hollywood.
Exactly.
You do whatever you want. I'm fine with it.
But I mean,
it can make $5. I won't be mad, bro.
It's kind of interesting.
But I don't have 500 million. So
it's weird business, the film industry. Some directors can get whatever they want. Some directors who are proven to be talented can't even get a dime, or a dime in terms of movie making. Like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, I only got 50 million, but I need another 50 million to finish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if you think about it, it is billionaires crying about billions of dollars. So I mean, whatever. But anyways, it's our passion. Who cares? So I think that's it for SpectrumVida, right?
Yeah, check us out, the website. If you haven't read some of our old articles, check them out. You grew up in the 90s. We have some pretty good 90s articles out there about Nickelodeon cartoons. I think
if you want to contribute, email us.
Yeah.
Or we're on Twitter at SpectrumVida, SpectrumVida@gmail.com.
Time to get grimy.
What's up? We'll put you stuff on there as long as it's not like
Thank you. Hit the music, Jackson.